Oh, what a year it has been. Hi, hello, my name is Gab, and today's like the 1 year anniversary or so of the channel. So, if were here since the beginning, last year I started the channel by drawing one of my favorite characters that I ever created called Kandie. And I have a little tradition with her in which I redraw her every year around the same time. Usually it's in December, but since 2 years it's been more in January. That's how I started the channel. That was literally the first video I did that was not the introduction. So I thought that this year would be very interesting to go back into it and also talk a little bit about my goals for this year and like kind of a retrospection. So let's get into it, I guess. So for the drawings, I did 3 as usual, and Kandie is a very specific character that I've talked a little bit about the lore last year, but as a refresher. She exists in a world in which there are demons, they are a thing, and she lives in a particular place where a demon can only be created from defeating another demon. So it's like only one can exist at a time type of deal. And she killed the last demon out of necessity for survival, and then she became a monster because of it, and she resents humans a lot. That is the concept. The mouth is both because she died of cold, but also that's where she absorbs the energy, and it's also a question of like being silenced. Anyway, that is the concept. And so for the first piece I wanted to go into making a more like a painting. So it's literally an Adobe Fresco, which I don't use that much. Actually, that's false. I've been using it like a lot in the past few weeks or so. I've been using it a lot on my TikTok, actually. I've been drawing Genshin characters on Adobe Fresco because the watercolor brushes are so good. But for this one specifically, I used the oil paint brush, which I've really liked the texture it gives, and I think it looks pretty good. So I decided to go that way and to make it like a punctured painting, as if like she went in and clawed her mark through. And then the 2 other ones are portraits. One is for closer and the other one is from far away. I want just to mention that the one where she's on the throne is greatly inspired by this piece of Danica Sills. I fucking love Danica Sills' art. I really, really like her art. She is one of my like main source of inspiration art-wise. And I was looking for a pose of Kandie on her throne, and I saw this image pop up in her most recent YouTube video, I believe. And I was like, that's what I want. And then like, it's not copied, not traced or anything. I just wanted to acknowledge that this is like one part of the inspiration. And also that's why there is watercolor in the background, because I wanted to play with Adobe Fresco's watercolor, and also because it was inspired. That's my little disclaimer. It's not traced or anything. I just wanted to show where the like thought process came from, I guess. So for 2022, so it's been a year, and I've been looking back a lot on like what I did the last year on this channel, and I've been thinking a lot. And yesterday actually I've been going back on my old videos and kind of like trying to see if like what I think of them, thinking I would cringe, honestly, because like I'm the kind of person who doesn't really like my old art. I'm just like kind of that way. Like I don't know, there's something about like my old art that I see all the mistakes in it, I see everything bad, and I get discouraged. But honestly, I'm pretty fucking proud of my work this year. I was really, really happy with a lot of my art pieces and with my content. Actually, I've been watching a lot of my own videos, and although like I'm a super fucking small channel, I have like 10 people watching my videos on a regular. Like, hi guys. I don't know how you found me. I'm glad you did though. But honestly, I'm really like happy of what I'm doing, and I think that's refreshing, because I think sometimes it's important to ground myself that way, because like I'm so happy with what I'm doing that I don't care that much that nobody sees it. I feel like if it's meant to be seen, it's going to eventually. And for now, I'm okay just being like in my little corner on the internet with literally 5 people, which are all my friends. I want to talk about the goals, and my goals are not that specific because I'm bad at putting like specific goals on myself, but one that I want to is kind of like give less of a fuck. For the past 2 years or so, I've been like very trying to hammer in my status and like my art on Instagram specifically. I really like Instagram as a platform to show my art because it's easy. It's really easy to like do rows of 3s, show work like that. And I still really like it, and it's gonna be so hard to like go away from it, because like I'm so proud of what my Instagram feeds look like for the past 2 years. It's so pretty, it's so clean, But also, I'm not doing art for Instagram. Instagram hates artists, and it's my favorite platform to post my art, but it's quickly moving towards YouTube. And as I've discovered last summer, 3 drawings per video only works on very long videos like Heather and shit. Because, like, this one is also 3. I'm so stupid, but yeah, this one is also 3 drawings because, like, Instagram, right? But the thing is, 3 drawings like that for a single video is a lot of time, and not a lot of it is shown like in the process, because each video takes me each drawing takes me between 3 and 10 hours to do. So if you calculate that to put into like a 20-minute video, like nothing is seen, and it's fine. I like doing it, but I kind of want to move away from that. What I've been thinking is perhaps this year I'm going to try to make it like, when it's single video idea, like review perhaps, just do one piece. One piece is enough to like show my appreciation, maybe a couple of doodles, and put those in like back to back to back. So like every 3 drawings like would form a row. And then once in a while, after like something dividable by 3, I would do a longer video, like my Heather's video that I'm working on right now. That's my second goal, actually. My second goal is to finish and post the Heather's the Musical video before the end of February. And my other goal, which is super stupid, but I want to start and finish my Heather Paramount's series video before Sarah Z does her. Sarah Z has implied that she was working or actually thinking of working on Paramount Heather's video. We have diverging opinions, and it's a parasocial race in which she doesn't know I exist. I like the show, and I don't want to be influenced by her, because I know that if I see the video before I start working on mine, it's going to be a lot of rebuttals. I'm going to like call out specific plot like points that I disagree with, and I don't want this to be the case. I really want to share my opinion as a fan of it, I guess. One of the few ones out there. And by the way, I fucking love Sarah Z. Like, it's not I love her. I'm excited for that. I just know that we have diverging opinions, and I think it's funny. Other goals are just like, I want to work on my portfolio, and really hammer in on what specifically I want to do, which is character design. This is always what I liked a lot, is character designs, and that was my favorite videos of the year were character designs video. My favorite 2 videos of the years were definitely the Ever After High ones. Specifically the second one, I'm very fucking proud of those designs. And yeah, I want to do more Ever After High. Of course, I'm thinking of maybe doing 1 or 2 Monster High, perhaps when the movie comes out. Who knows where I'll be then. One of my goals is to remind myself that I'm a simple human going to university. I don't have that much free time. Last year, so like this, in 2021, I posted 21 videos that were not school related, which means almost 2 a month, like in average, which is not true. I just posted like a lot in the summertime and not at all the rest of the time. But that's still like a lot. So I don't want to scale back at all. I want to do as much videos. I actually intend to do at least as much. Is kind of like what I'm heading for. Just perhaps more realistic videos. So less like 3 for each of them, because like 21 times 3 is 63 drawings of hours I did on YouTube this year. And as much as I liked it, it's a little intense. But I still don't know. Maybe I'm gonna do more for specific places. I'm still thinking. My goal is to just not put so much emphasis on myself. I wanna not feel like I'm giving up. This is one of the main things. And my final goal that I want to concretize so bad, and I'm putting it into the world because I want it to happen, is in 2022 I want to finish the 3rd and perhaps 4th revision of my book. And I want it by mid-2023. So about maximum when I'm supposed to graduate from school, be able to queer it. Like, send it to literary agent. This is like my goal right now, is to be able to send this book to a literary agent before summer 2023. And after that, I want, and at the same time, I want to be able to start a new book that I've been thinking about recently, because I really love storytelling and I really want to take the time to write. And as much as I love animation, I love character design, and this is where I want to go. I want to share my stories, and I feel like they deserve to. So yeah, those are my goals. This is what I want to do this year. And I'm proud of myself for what I did last year, and I don't want this to like sound bad. I am very happy with what I did. I'm very proud of myself, and I didn't think that would happen. So yeah. So now to round up the video on Kandie this year, I decided to go more monstrous. So past years, I've scaled down a little bit the monstrosity to be like more elegant and like maybe more intimidating. And this year I really wanted to hone in on the she's a monster, huh? So I went to more dangerous, more scary. I went with antlers instead of like ram horns. And I went more intimidating, more scary, more imposing. I went with a tethered dress, but that is a much more covering. Maybe reminiscent of the Victorian era. Yeah, there's a lot of little details that are in the dress and in the design that are lore-wise, that are more hints towards the lore than actual lore, because that's what I like to do in character designs. I think that's what makes character designs unique and fun and interesting. So yeah, here's a small montage. So that's it. Those were my goals of this year, and I'm very happy with what I did last year, actually. So that's all I really had to share, I guess. I had a lot of fun in university. I almost didn't post anything in the fall, and that's because I had so much fucking fun for what I did. I worked with an incredible partner in school on a project. I did all the color, she did all the animation, and it looked incredible. I'm still very fucking proud of that project. Yeah. So my social medias are going to be all in the description, and thank you. If you're here, I just want to say thank you. This is corny, I hate to do it, but if you like what I do, if you like me, I guess, if you want to know more, please like subscribe. It's just gonna like help, like growing slowly, I think, is what I'm aiming for, is to just be known, but at a reasonable pace. So thank you, and see you soon.